Tina's new. I don't know her.
Well, hello. Welcome, welcome. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
We are
PM Artist
Studio.
Studio. It is Thursday thoughtin' time. And then we're going to get arty with me.
Oh, I haven't thought of anything.
She was all thought out on Tuesday.
No.
She had some good stuff on Tuesday.
Hey, I've got some marvelous green prints back
Well, let's
here.
talk about green prints. That's what we're going to thought about.
Hey, you know, green was one of the...
That was the packet we gave away on Tuesday. Lynn, she won that. We have some more packets. We might even do 1 or 2 today. Definitely 1. Maybe 2. While she's looking for things, I will say hello to everyone. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. If you want to hang out in the background, we are totally cool with that. No problemo. There are plenty of people to, just hang out there and chit-chat with. Green. Oh, jeez.
Everything from forest to frogs.
You covered it.
To lime.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say hello to everyone. Participants. We have Angela, Ann, Art Curious, that's Miriam, Heather, Barbara, Belinda, Brad, Carrie, Colleen, Craft V. I think is it Velvet? I think that's who. She's back again. Welcome, welcome. Dana, Denise, Eddie, Griffin Shale, that's Rhonda, Jacqueline's here, Joni, Judy P, Kimberly is here, L.A. Beeler, that's Laura Lee, Gail, Lynn Nygaard, she was our big winner on Tuesday with that green packet. Winner, chicken dinner. We'll have more packets today. Lisa Mingus, Martha Mary, Maxine, Panka, Reverend Sonia, Serious Hecka, that's our good friend Lisa. Hopefully she's feeling better. Stitching Art, that's Paula, Susan Dufresne, The Messy Pellet, that's our friend Diane from Down Under. The Shelley Studio. Tina, and I believe, and there's Trish, and then that means Evie's here. Anybody else that popped in? I think I kind of got everybody that's showing up in the participants list. And then we're back over to live chat.
I don't have that list.
That's because she doesn't know how to click over there. Everybody has that list.
Wants me to.
I think everybody has that list. I don't know that, actually, to be true. I've never looked at it in other streams.
I'm proud to be a background hanger.
He only pops in to mess with the the giveaways.
He said great background. I don't know what he's talking about.
I am proud to be a background hanger. He hangs out in the background. Very rarely does he chit-chat in the chat.
I was like looking for him behind me or you, and I was going, Well, here are my thirsty thoughts about green. Okay, so I started out here, and I should put these in order.
What's funny is when you have those greens over there, it kind of makes you look a little because it
bilious.
It reflects up, yeah.
Okay, so I don't have over. I don't have overhead.
No, you don't have overhead.
Well, I know, but you can kind of see it there.
Yeah. You see, she's using
a little bit.
She's using the technology. Look at her.
Using
and losing.
Okay.
Hey, Mary Ellen.
There we go. See them all.
That's some, yes, mighty fine green.
Mighty fine.
As good as green gets.
As good as green gets. And it is a blue-green because I wanted a background to go behind the stars. Because remember, I'm going to use the actual stencil as my pocket. So I needed something to shine through the star place.
Yes.
And I just had this laying down there, and one was on top of the other, and the one underneath was kind of green. I thought, oh my, that's kind of nice. So my thirsty thought is, don't get your panties in a wad. Just keep going along, and
hey, Sue.
Just
hello, Ellen.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow. Now, I do have some of these I want to share. Because while I watched my newest Korean soap opera, I think it's Korean. I'm not sure. This is one of Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway, it's Lawless Lawyer, and it is a hoot. It really, I know that they mean to be funny sometimes, but they have the most wonderful mix of dead serious stuff, and
then they get really kooky.
they say weird stuff, or they'll just look straight into the camera and give you a really
Yeah.
weird, and it makes you suddenly aware, oh yeah, this is, as they're actually filming it. It's just so bizarre. Anyway, I love those things. All right, so, first one.
Hey, Linda.
I like this. Now, I'm going to gel plate over them.
Oh, hey, Kirsten. Quirky Queens is Kirsten. So glad you guys are here. Ooh. So I was telling P what we could do with these lovely Franken-stencil stamped pages is we could actually make them into laser prints. And then use them.
I don't really think that they're that good quality.
And then use them on the gel plate. I do. Don't you think that would be cool to do a transfer?
Well, yeah, if they would.
Well, once I bump up we're gonna lose like what I'd have to do.
The gray value will go.
Yeah,
away.
I need to get rid of the gray because it
Here's
doesn't
a really nice
typically do much of anything. That is quite lovely.
So anywho, that's kind of I haven't been doing too much Facebook.
Oh, what was the yellow paint that you used on Tuesday?
Oh, the new one?
Mm-hmm. The
Diary Mead.
Diary
Lead.
Diary Lide.
Diary Lide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like you're lying in your diary because somebody's reading it. You should make up stories.
Look, it's almost exactly the same color as my ring.
And it's funny because you were doing purple stuff the other day and
Yeah.
you had your purple ring on.
Hey, I like this. It has a bit of an orange tinge, and if you're talking about it's a warm yellow, this is a cool yellow.
Ooh. Oh, poor Darcy. She's still dealing with the I'm telling you, that stuff just hangs on.
Did you get some bourbon, sweetie? I'm telling you what.
Go to the doctor and get the cough syrup that P got. That's also.
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. But my problem with that cough syrup after the third or fourth day, it wasn't doing the same thing.
She feels like this about lots of things. Sometimes I think it's just you're like she's got that hitch back. Okay.
Ordered some more lotion.
Yeah.
Green tea and vitamin C.
Has a weird smell to it.
It does.
It's alright.
It works. Okay, so it's my job today to read and watch what Mariah's doing at the same time.
So do you guys want to know what we're going to do today now that, we're already almost 10 minutes in? Actually, we've gone longer without any clue. Here's what we're going to do. So we were talking about it the other I'm going to go topside. I'm going to move my keyboard out of the way. Everybody needs to behave.
Where's your new pad thing?
Oh, yes. Look at this. Look at this.
Yes, and I want you to turn over and look at the really
Oh,
nice.
she did. She did a beautiful job taping that bad boy up. Like,
Yeah.
mine was not that pretty.
It was not, and it had places where you could snag it and pull things.
This is very professional. Very
Well,
professional.
it wasn't exactly. I wanted it to overlap, and it didn't. It lacked about this much.
It's okay. I told her that was fine. Usually you just... Oh, can we spell the di... Well, hold the dire... Oh, actually, you don't have it. Let me have that. I'm about to go topside. Okay. Here we go. So it's D-I-A-R-Y-L-I-D-E. Yellow.
There we go. Oh, see, look how good it looks with those tags there.
Mm-hmm. That's a good yellow for that.
It is a good yellow.
So we were talking about... We're back onto the little book. Because I was sort of at a bleh with it. I really wasn't feeling it. Like I kind of just liked it where it was at. But then P found, when she was cleaning,
Yeah.
she found some of these tags. And what's funny is these tags were created... Aw, thank you. Thank you, Lisa. She says she's excited to see what's going to happen today. Well, hopefully I haven't built it up too much. I don't know how exciting it really is, but I'm excited about it. But these tags were created shortly after we had done the first of this book because people were pretty pumped about the little squares. But we were kind of done doing the squares, and the tags kind of came into play. I mean, that's how
I used to do the tags.
Well, yes, the first version, but then we got the tags, and you just started doing kind of what you did to the squares, to the tags.
Yeah, there was a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
That.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
But anyway, I think they look absolutely stunning. The blues on some of them may not be exactly spot on, but I don't really think.
Once you add enough of the other things in there, that becomes less of an issue.
Yes, and I'm hoping that's going to happen with mine over yonder with my book too.
Yes.
The whole thing is very colorful.
Well, we were discussing that it really was missing sort of a level. Because you want to be able, it really needs kind of a third.
Yeah, because our tags are kind of short.
Yeah.
But that's great because you can get more of them in there.
Yeah.
But see, that I just think that absolutely, that is the, Barbara says those tags are fabulous. Thank you. Actually, it was both, Mariah and I both had our hands in on those. Because she took them to a certain point and then and she left.
Stamped a lot of them.
Yeah.
Because she got sick of stamping. And I said, well, if I stamp...
My arm was hurting.
Her poor little fingers.
I'm telling you what, these pages that I stamped, when I went to bed last night, I had to take some...
Oh, I love that it's light. It's pretty cool. This has happened before, but it seems that our member stuff is getting, it's highlighted, which is cool. I love that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it not highlighted for you? Like it's Lisa and Darcy's?
I see. Oh, Darcy, yeah, she's green.
Yeah.
Can we change the color?
No.
Well, that isn't the color I would have chosen.
It's not customizable.
Oh, Willow Rose Creations is here. I got some sheets that are Dusty Rose.
She does. Okay, so anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to add another level because now see these tags are kind of short for that, and so we're thinking that the short tags need to stay in this pocket or the one that we're going to be building. Then we got to talking about, well, I don't want to cover up a lot of this stuff, but I still kind of want to give it a little wink and a nod and say that it's there. So
a wink and a nod.
A wink and a nod, a little. Well, hey, how you doing? We know that you're there.
I love the celebration of colors.
I was sort of hoping, I knew she was about to give that face. Anyway, we're going to play around with Vellum. This is Vellum.
Hopefully not that gold.
Now, this is not like, like actual Vellum. Because if Fran's here, she'll start talking about, I know she'll start talking about, it's made from sheep's bladders. Or whatnot. This is not that kind of vellum. This is like, new age vellum created from paper pulp.
Seriously, I guess winking and nodding. Oh, somebody likes that paper. Yeah, well, that isn't the one. I don't think that's transparent pocket. Good idea. Yes, it is. That's not transparent. Get that. Put that over there for another day.
And then
actually, I might use that.
I have.
That's very clean. Yeah, and it also focuses on the tags, not the pocket.
Now I have one that has little sparkle bits in it.
Oh, I don't mind sparkle bits.
Or do you think that's a little too? It might be a little juvenile for it, but I like a little sparkle. Well, I mean, it's not like in your face.
Oh, it isn't. It doesn't smite you in the eye.
This is one place I definitely don't want to be smited in my eye.
Oh, Lisa has metallic vellum. Yeah, we would.
Yeah, that's what this is. This one is. See, it's gold.
We used to have a lot more different colors and everything.
And I probably do if I dug down in here. I just haven't had a chance.
I said no smiting.
That's right. I also have pink. I really wish I want this weight. This is a little heavier than this one.
Oh, you like the weight of the pink?
Yeah. But we may just be stuck with this one because that's what I got. And that's what I got. Oh, this one's even heavier. See, that's too
Yeah.
That's too thick. Okay.
Well,
There we go.
Goldilocks, I don't know what to tell you.
There we go. It does come in other
Hurry along,
colors.
Papa Bear's coming home.
Who's coming home?
Papa Bear. A Goldilocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's trying out the beds and, eating all the cereal and busting up chairs. That one.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. So, it's been a while since I've done this. Do you think I should just make a little belly bandy thing that just sort of holds it there, but you can kind of slide it up and down, or just make a full-on pocket?
I think you need to make a full-on pocket because otherwise it's going to slide down into the other pocket.
Okay.
That's my thought.
I'm cool with that.
I don't know if you have enough stuff.
Well, we're just gonna, get as far as we can with it, and
That'll just have to be it. We might have to order some more.
no, I have some more. I just need to, dig around. So, I kind of feel like this needs to hit right about there, because then you can still see.
Kathy said hi.
Hello, Kathy. Welcome in.
Yes, that's exactly where it needs to go.
Okay. So, basically, the bottom of our pocket needs to hit right at the top of our lower pocket. Which is
Yes.
fine and, do. We could hide it in the other one, but my glue, I kind of came in a little heavy there, so I'm not really gonna, I don't think I'm gonna do that. If I would have thought about this beforehand, that would have been a brilliant idea. But what I want to do is I need to tear this. And they don't have to be deep pockets. So
She's
see, I
tearing her pockets, Lisa.
yeah. And I don't think it has to go all the way to the top there.
Well, here's your other problem. You've got to have it go down enough that you can see the one on top of it. So it's kind of a very...
Do we like that?
Not put a tag in the bottom pocket so we can kind of adjust. I think if you put them in different places, yeah. Stagger them.
Well, and I can even come in and, shorten this. And make it go like that.
Well, just make sure you have enough there to grab it.
Oh, you simmer down.
I'm
just getting worried.
Kind of carried away with your tearing there.
Well, sometimes you just got to tear it.
Well, there you go.
I like that. Now, the cool thing that we're going to do here. Should we add, because we're going to repeat our torn edge, like coloring.
I don't think you want to necessarily emphasize your edge on this. I don't think you want to even make people want to have to look twice to even see that there's another
So you don't want me to
pocket
color
there.
it or anything?
No, I don't.
Okay, well then
Yeah, what do you say?
That's fine.
Oh, here's Fran. Hi, Fran. We're just talking about you, by golly.
We were. Have to go back to hear what we said. What I really wanted to do and what I wanted to show you guys, but
Okay.
P has poo-pooed
I
on
don't know
my...
what flip out pockets on the outer edge of the outside panels. I don't know what that means.
Oh, Carrie's saying something about that. Could I suggest vellum pockets for the central panels, but flip out pockets on the outer edge of the inside? Oh, that... Okay, so talking about like this could like flip out like that? Because I could just make this into like a little... so I just glue it here, but give it a back. And then it flips out, if that's what he's talking
With the
about.
card attached to it?
Yeah, like it sits in there.
I don't necessarily like that. I want to take it out and look at it and touch it and feel it
Well, no,
rolling around in the dirt.
you can still take it out. Like this would just, move. If that's what he's talking about.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about the whole pocket is going to flip out. It'll be
Yeah.
a double-sided pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, but we need a confirmation that we're on the same track. Yes. See?
Mariah's being wild with the tearing. He is telling her not to. We do that a lot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What about an embossing folder?
Oh, we could emboss it. I wish we had embossing folders that matched our designs. Anybody out there, any companies that want to carry our designs as embossing folders? It's one thing I don't think we could make.
Well, the one thing... You could just lay your vellum down on your pattern there and use your brush and paint on a design that would then replicate your pattern on your vellum. I don't know, that sounds like a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. I'm not that into it.
Oh, Ricky got friends, alien plants. Those are really cool.
They're very cool. Okay, so I'm kind of liking this flippy outy pocket thing. Now, one thing to keep in mind is vellum is a wee bit tricky and doesn't always glue the way you want it to and act the way you want it to.
Rolls and...
Yes, because that's one thing I wanted to show. So let's
pain in the butt.
Let's kind of...
I don't ever use it.
Let's think about that for a minute. We're going to think about that for a minute. I'm going to put it over there. Because here was some of my ideas. She poo-pooed on it, but that's okay. She does that sort of thing sometimes.
Hey, you poo-poo on some of my ideas.
I do. So, one thought I was talking about is
Susan
doing...
says you can connect the flip-out pockets with seam binding.
Mm-hmm. I could do that. One cool thing about the vellum... See how it takes the ink right there at the edge? But then you can also just color it if you want. I got markers and crud. I need to get up here and clean things because it's getting a little out of hand over here.
Oh, well, Carrie said that you could use the back side could be like regular paper.
Backside could be regular.
You don't have to use vellum on both sides. That's a good point.
Yeah. Do we still have the rubbing alcohol, the sprayer?
Yes. Look what I did. I set up all of your embossing stuff there for you.
I sort of shoved it over there.
Yes, the alcohol is the pink sprayer there.
Thank you.
And remember, it's 91%. Don't breathe it.
I'm going to spray it into the thing.
Oh, good.
Because that's sort of what I wanted
All
to
right,
do
now,
anyway.
Quirky Queen says, what about more... I'm just reading these to you.
Okay.
What about more of a tall pocket that have half the width of the panel so you can hide the bottom behind the higher part of the bottom pocket? Whoa. Oh,
Yeah,
did you see that? That's
unruly.
That's what I really love about. That's my favorite part about
and
vellum.
And this is kind of a weird one. I'm telling you, not all vellum acts equally.
Hey, the thick stuff at least doesn't do that little.
And I could blend. Remember when I was blending on this one's not blending as well. This particular weight of vellum. So, things to think about.
Things to think about.
But I still like that. That looks pretty cool.
Carla joined us.
Are you sure that's...
What?
I don't think this is... It's water.
Oh, that is water. Where the alcohol says alcohol on it. I put it... Oh, here. Sorry.
I was like, that's just not doing what I remember it doing.
Yeah, now that is...
Yeah.
I used my toilet...
There. Yeah, that's the stuff. There we go.
Paper rolls to keep everything separate over here.
So much better. I was like, man, that stuff is not moving at all. But see how cool that is? And then it makes it ripply.
Ripply. All right, which one of my books did we do that you did little pockets for them?
Yeah, the big one. Big book. We always called it the big book. It's over there, I believe. Because it's not over here.
But I have some super examples of some Vellum
Yeah,
pockets
of
in that.
this kind of situation. What are people saying?
Oh, I don't know. Don't water down the alcohol.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
Or
we
just
didn't-
straight up
it was
using
just-
water.
It was just. It was a bit of a misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But see how cool that is? I love that. You can do that with your alcohol inks too. All we have is the markers, and that's, I'm perfectly happy about that. Because I always did it with the markers.
How about using some of those little glycine envelopes you used to mail out as pockets?
Yeah, you can do that.
That's definitely a thought.
I think the main question we're having right now about this is, A, do we make it a little flippy pocket? And if I make it a flippy pocket, I'm going to make it into, I want it like this. I want it vellum.
She wants it vellum.
But do we color it? To color or not to color? That'd be the question.
Well, my feeling, do you have to color? Do you have to make that decision right now? Can you color it later?
It's a heck of a lot easier to do now.
Okay, yeah. I discovered it's a heck of a lot easier to cover a board than trying to work around that spine that I have, my woven spine.
Your woven spine, yes.
My woven spine is nothing but a pain in the butt, and I've pulled off all of the hairy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I would color the tear top only, just me.
Oh, yeah, so just do the little line along there.
And Lee Gale says, I make faux vellum with copy paper, beeswax, and an iron.
Yeah.
You certainly can, but you wouldn't be able to alcohol ink that because of the wax situation.
Yeah, it might get a little weird.
I don't think it's going to color. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that. I'm just saying that right off the top.
Yeah, that was your kind of,
Yeah.
oh, if you did that, that might not. Mm-hmm.
And Nadine says, what about coloring the curved portion only?
Yeah.
Yeah, not the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what she's talking
And then I think what would be kind of cool is if I use a red. Because then do yellow down here, red down here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're sort of repeating.
Draw the color, draw your eye around.
Yeah.
Create a little rhythm.
Then I think just doing the front, and I don't like that this one's so squared off right there. I'm gonna do that.
And it would be, let us know about that late, because that is something that you'd want to consider. I actually like the way that paper looks better than, well, I like anything better than vellum.
Okay.
Vellum, washi tape, and what is my other nemesis?
I don't know, anything clear.
Yeah, anything clear.
She will fight with it
I have
when she can find it.
whole sheet of acetate over there that you could use.
Alright, I want to go with a red, but not, like super duper red. Let's try this one.
Miss Mariah, why are you not folding the bottom of the pocket? I think she finally did do that. You folded the bottom. You folded it so that the fold created the bottom.
Oh, I'm going to glue it. I mean, I guess I could have probably worked that out, but, for time purposes and the fact that we're sort of experimenting and not really have an actual plan, this is the route we're taking.
Oh, and she says, I have stamped the paper before applying the beeswax, and that works great. Yes, I would think so. Barbara wants to know, does thick vellum not wrinkle as much when wet? It wrinkles differently.
That's the best answer.
It kind of goes like this.
It's more warpy, less curly. It still will curl.
It bumps out.
It's just tricky business. Tricky business is what that is. All right.
So will the bottom pocket's tag be behind the swing out pocket? It will be below it.
All right.
Right?
I'm about to put it together. Do we like this? See, that looks kind of cool.
That's super
And like
wonderful.
the little, see, not too crazy, but adds a little interest, and then that way you know that the pocket thing's there. It's a little call out.
Oh, well, look at that.
Okay.
Well,
It's coming together.
Here we go. Here we go.
Maybe.
Well, I'll tell you what. While she's doing that, I'm going to talk about my book. I just love watching people glue, don't y'all? Well, I can't show you everything, but I can show you some things. This is my gluing today. And I did this all by myself, except I did take it down and have Mariah cut off the extra paper. Because I got a little carried away on this one edge on the last one over here. It's wonky, but it's okay. I mean, really, seriously. And I did some really fantastic little experimenting here with the edge of the
Oh, you want me to show that?
hoopty-doo. Well, I was just trying to do this while you're doing that. But look how good those look together.
Oh, it doesn't have to fold out. We just thought, I mean, that was Carrie's suggestion, and I thought it was a pretty cool idea, because then you're going to be able to see behind here, and I could even, you know, color behind there more. There's really no rhyme or reason, Jacqueline.
Oh, I'm not reading. I'm watching. Heather wants to know where you can find cheap die cuts. I have no idea. I don't use that sort of thing. Okay, permanent ink. Is that permanent ink?
What? Oh, the markers or alcohol markers?
The alcohol markers, are they permanent or do they go somewhere if something else goes on them?
They will pretty much stay in place. If you use anything that has alcohol in it, they will move. You saw how it didn't really move with water.
No, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. It stays put.
Yeah.
And Anne says this book is going to be fabulous. And Barbara says, love the B&W book. Yeah, and I don't think you should order from that AliExpress. Those people steal stuff from artists.
They do.
I don't. It may be cheap, but I don't believe in supporting them. Stays on ink. Yes, that's what I used on that little torn thing that went down. I think it was Stays on. I don't know. Got it right here. No, it's
the
VersaFine.
That's the stuff that Lisa sent us.
Yes, this is the stuff I used. And what happened, and I should say this, when I did it, it was a lot bluer. And once I glued it down, there was some kind of a chemical reaction with the glue, and suddenly it turned kind of
Hey, Devin.
a dusky blue.
Yeah, and I think if we want to bring it back to blue, I think we could probably.
Oh, I was thinking about using the Fine Text.
Ooh, you know what else would be cool? What if, because we have the iridescent stuff that Sharon sent us. Sharon from Texture Junkies. And it's ultra thick interference blue.
But I don't know if I want that on my crack. Because it's not going to be a crack anymore. It's going to be a bump. Oh my.
Oh my.
Out of coffee. I'll just have to drink my.
It's gonna be like a. I'm trying to think of ways to say this without.
A blue crack is a cause for concern. Not on my crack. I'm not feeling that.
No.
I do not want a bumpy crack. Okay. I love that stuff, but I just do not think that this is the time or the place
for it. Okay.
But now, what I am thinking about, is it okay if I talk about this?
Sure.
am I interrupting your process over there or
No,
anything?
not really.
All right, well, so Kathy said she'd call them crack. Bless your heart. It's so nice to have a supportive group. And Reverend Sonia says, alcohol marker have fugitive ink, which means that color fades over the time.
Yeah,
I know. Yes, it does.
I don't.
And
in
different
this
colors fade at different rates.
True that. Different brands, different.
This is why I gave up on them. I was so disappointed. I did this wonderful. And I'm really glad that we have a digital. Mariah made digital copies, and we do have it.
Yeah. Here.
And
hold on.
the original, you wouldn't even you can't even believe that they're the same thing. So yes, I don't. That's one of the reasons I do not really care for alcohol ink. Okay.
Well, where is your big book? Oh, maybe. Oh, we put it up here. It was over there.
I was going to say, I don't even know what you're asking me something like that for.
All right. One of the things that you can do.
This is the big book.
This is the big book. Isn't that cool? Look at all that.
I know I even alcohol inked but
That
I also put a coat of Mod Podge over the top of it.
This has all been Mod Podge. This is when we still heavily Mod Podged.
Yes.
So all of these, and look at them, they almost have taken on even more of a clear, plasticky look at this point. They keep changing over time.
But changing for the good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really impressed.
But
I
these
figured they'd be curled up little yellow blobs by now.
And well, remember we ended up, it was kind of one of those things, like, all right, do we put the Mod Podge over the Vellum?
And remember what I finally did was I slid a paper underneath it. And then once we had
did
got
it
it
after.
on there.
It was an afterthought.
And I really, even though it is a pain in the padootie to do that.
Oh, see, oh, look at these. And we put some glitter business on there. That must have been new. Or was it because it was stuck in the brush?
That was probably stuck in the brush.
No, because look, you put it on a lot of things. You went through...
Oh, that's the cool card.
Oh, this one? Yes. Here, this is very cool. It's got a double magnet. Oh, and I love it. The Mod Podge is peeling. You may need to re-up.
Mod Podge.
Dang Mod Podge. But so we hid the magnets in the background here. You can see where the little Mod Podge has decided to stick with the magnet. I'm going to scrape that off there real nice like. And let me tell you, trying to keep this matte black, that was a whole other thing.
Okay, Mariah, you can stop doing that.
But see, and it has a little, those are the magnets that go here. But see, this one goes there. And this holds the little card. That. This is all like alcohol inked and
I think most of these are playing cards. Because that was one of the things that we were.
So kind of another way to do a tag book. I mean, or ATCs, because these are all little funny. But this is what I was thinking about, like, because if I color this, now that I've already glued it down, though, will be a little more tricky to get it to do this, like what we did here. Ooh, and look at that one. That is so trippy. How the colors almost intensified a bit. Because they weren't this...
No, I didn't think so either. And
There's more magnets there. Hi, Gayla. See?
And the magnets are still working mighty fine.
Mighty fine, mighty fine. See, and you know, when she gives me a hard time about little tiny things, look at this. It's good to come and crack the Mod Podge every once in a while.
Do you want one of my things?
There we go.
Pry it open.
Well, this isn't my book, so I don't know how rough I should be.
Here's the spatula.
Thank you. There we go. But look at that little folded pocket. It's got 4 actually. Or 3. 1, 2, and the 3. Words cannot express. There, see, that looks better like that. That's alcohol ink right there. But the reason it has stayed...
Well, it's number one, it hasn't been in the light.
And coated with Mod Podge.
Yeah, liberally. I don't do anything.
Yeah, and then the other side is completely different.
I probably spent 2 months on this.
Yeah, that's a long time. This was the kind of brushos. Mr. Huey's to brushos.
Hey, look, there's the stamp. The arrows.
Yeah. We need to turn that into a stamp for the shop. But, yeah. Oh, look at that, see? I'm proud of you on that. You did that on your own.
I did.
Cool. Alright, so that's the big book. But that's what we were trying to do.
Making the Velcro, the Vellum.
Yeah, but I already got it glued down, so I think my decisions have probably
Yes, I
already
agree.
been made as far as that is concerned.
I kind of like the filmy white.
Yeah.
Add dusting of cornstarch to lessen stickiness. Oh, but doesn't that make it kind of powdery, or
Gritty.
you might have to put another little,
Little what?
I don't know, flip that again. I like this a lot.
Yeah, I like
this.
that. I'm good with it. I don't think it's... And what's nice to see that lower one holds it in place, you know.
Oh yeah, when you put the other one in.
And I'm almost tempted to rip that a little short.
That.
No?
No.
Because I don't really like it peeking out there like that. I don't like that.
Dear Lord.
I'm gonna have a sip and don't be so mean to me.
I thought you're obsessing and compulsing about something that is of inconsequentialness. Just my thought. Kmart UV resistant spray on it to preserve your alcohol ink colors. Yes, ma'am, we have done that before.
In this instance, I'm definitely not that worried about it.
because it's the nature of the ink itself.
But see look at how cool that looks on there. The color.
Yeah.
I mean, I could even
great.
just could tuck it behind the pocket there.
Joan
and just-
Nigler says, I'm just lurking, love to watch, always fascinating, great works of art. Thank you, Joan. We don't mind that you are
hanging out.
and, in the background.
See, that looks pretty cool.
And Heather says, I really like that book. Thank you.
Ooh, what about that even?
Well, why are you putting that down there?
Because I can.
Oh,
It's my book.
it's
and
her
I can
book.
make these decisions.
Charmaine
Thoughts?
says, hello. Hello, Charmaine. I had a friend named Charmaine. I love Charmaine. Barbara says, I just got fixative spray to use on the feathers. I sprayed with Distress Oxide. It works great to seal it.
I'm
Found
just gonna glue
Winsor
that
Newton
down.
on sale. Oh, whoop. Well, that's even better. On sale.
I'm just gonna do things.
She's just going to do things.
I believe she's clogged. There we go.
Huh. Well, that's a thought. I don't know.
What?
I don't really know how she would do that, though.
What are we talking about?
Darcy says, have the next pocket start at the first pocket and flow across. Like a continuation. And I don't know. Devin Rex, is that
That's Yolande.
Yolande? She says that the yellow vellum looks lovely there.
Thank you.
She said thank you. Eating goldfish crackers is helping me pay attention. Oh, well, I guess whatever works. have a hard, Ellen B says I have a hard time reading the chat. I do too sometimes, and sometimes it goes really, really fast, and I'm not a fast reader because I'm not a fast seer.
There we go. I think we're starting to come out now. Jeez.
Boy, and you better hold that baby down because that will
It's already curling on me.
roll up like a cinnamon roll.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to leave it a little bit of an edge there like that.
Hmm. The glue is fighting you.
It is. I might even come in here with this a little bit.
Diane is here. Denise is here. Did you say Denise earlier? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Oh, alcohol markers were originally used by designers and filmmakers to make initial mock-ups for their designs on storyboards for their scenes. Ah. Eddie says, all in capital letters. You tell that glue who is the boss, Mariah.
Mm-hmm. See, and I even like, I left this to lift.
It's lifting. Imagine that. New segment for this segment. Mariah do things.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. See, that looks cool. It feels cool, too.
It has actual texture.
Mm-hmm. And, see, that sort of repeats what's going on over here with the clearer one.
Oh, you sort of got it covered up there.
Mm-hmm.
Honey bunny.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
There. That makes me happier.
Mary says, no, just where depends next live. You guys are hilarious.
It has been mentioned before.
Sometimes we think we're hilarious, and then,
Yeah.
you know, I think something's hilarious. Mariah doesn't necessarily think it's hilarious.
Okay, so you think another one that just is a sitting pocket, like it doesn't flip, and then this would be a flip one too. What are your?
Oh, are they going to flip together?
I don't know. I still feel like coloring this one in because I love the way this looks.
I think you should just do whatever makes your little heart happy since it's your book.
I know, but I really want group approval as well. I would like everybody to be along with me.
Yeah, well, just tell her, color the... You better put something underneath it. Mm-hmm. Well, I would, because I'm messy. AK Janet is here.
All right. Hello, Jeanette.
And she said something, and it went away before I got to color it in, Mariah. That's what Lynn Nygaard says.
Doing it. Making decisions.
You are doing marvelous, Em. That's what Judy P says.
Thank you.
I'll just read you the comments that are supportive. I won't read you the ones
that are
say
telling
that
me
you're
no.
full of poop.
Team P.
Okay.
Just enjoying that very much.
Fran had to go salt her bulbs.
Mm.
Fran, we need a little more
That sounds
information
personal.
about that. I don't know. I don't know. Salting bulbs, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, what is that?
I like better, Mariah, or peas. Well, they're just different.
Mm-hmm.
You want a piece of scratch paper to put underneath there?
I do.
It's probably a good idea. And actually, what I'll do is I'll give you this because this stuff is a good blocker.
Perfect.
Just in case, you know, you go over.
Yeah, and I'm even gonna.
Perhaps they were lacking flavor. Well, if you're going to salt them, you better get a little pepper, too. And Anne says it sounds painful. Well, we don't know because she hasn't responded yet.
Is she going to do
Gayla
that, or
says that's hilarious.
that's what she was doing?
She's salting her bulbs.
She went to do that?
She's back from doing that. I don't know her present state of
saltiness.
Lisa wants to know if it was flower bulbs or light bulbs. I don't know why you'd salt your light bulb. Well, I don't know why you'd salt either one of them. Salty bubs and bumpy cracks.
Yeah.
Salty bulbs, not bubs. Took dog out. Wearing my headlights, saw slugs were eating my bulbs. Oh!
We're all,
Hey, I put little lids full of beer around, and they go in there and drown. But I figure they'd die happy.
Look at that.
Ah,
Look at that.
look at that! Look at that fade that she got on that. Holy
Look
moly!
at that.
Oh yes.
Happy joy.
Cheers!
Cheers to that. Right there. That just happened.
Oh my gosh! It just made such a difference.
Well, it's like, I felt the other one was just non-committal. We weren't committing. We needed to commit.
Well, I'll tell you what. This is just going so fast. I was reading something about captains. Some kind of
Thank you, Yolan.
wowsy powsy. Somebody said it's a sunburst. And Willow Rose says, "Winner, winner."
All right.
She's vindicated. Happy dance. Boop, 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 boop. P sent you DM about. Oh, thank you so much. Did I tell you I looked again and I did not find it? I absolutely. These are my favorite, and I'm not ordering. Oh my gosh! You heard about the polyester shirt? It was supposedly linen and cotton.
She's been kind of hitting some goose eggs on ordering.
I mean, it is just like, holy moly, give me a break. Oh boy, I can color my tracing papers like this.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yes. And I would say if you want to, so if you're worried about the tracing papers, like if you're going to do the pocket or whatever, you want something a little more sturdy. That's why the vellum works really quite nicely, is because, once it's glued, it's pretty, like, it's kind of plasticky. Especially you put a layer of Mod Podge on it and you're definitely good to go. I mean, did you see some of that? It looked like plastic. But if you want to, you can, on your tracing paper, do the coloring and then a layer of, matte medium, gloss medium, Mod Podge, whatever, to kind of seal it up and then B, strengthen it if you want to use it in like a pocket situation. Because I think you're going to want something a little sturdier.
Yes. Well, I love the effect there.
Okay. I'm going to do, now, so like what Darcy was talking about.
It's folding so you don't have to glue the pocket.
Yeah. That's
fold it so you don't have to glue the bottom. That'll
Right.
just give you that much more integrity.
Yes.
Oh,
Now, some vellum, the thicker it is, it will kind of get, see, it's
it does
cracking.
crack on the edge.
But again, just put some glue on it or whatever. We're not going to worry about it right now.
We'll worry about it when the card falls through. Fran refuses to use beer
For such things.
for her slugs. She wants to drink it. Actually, she said she's a wine drinker. I like wine. It just doesn't like me. It makes me red and breaky outy looking. Look at that tearing. Oh my gosh, it would never do that. Oh, try folding it the other way, Miss Mariah.
Folding it the other way? What do you mean?
I don't know. Maybe it has a way that it folds better. Someone else suggested folding.
Well, now my
Adalia R. Lopez. Hello.
my irk here is that, see, these aren't exactly, spot on. So when I put the pocket up here, then I have this that sort of.
Well, now the advantage of having the fold there is you kind of tuck it down in. The other pocket, right?
Yeah, like down in here a little bit.
Yeah.
Like that.
So that you don't actually see that squared off edge.
Yeah.
And that'll
Perfect.
be especially important if you're going to color this one. Are you going to color this one?
I am.
She's going to color it, folks.
I am indeedy. Now, the next question is, should I round this tear like I did here?
Yes, but I think you should make them come together and don't get quite so aggressive. Leave a little bit more room there to catch it, I think.
Oh, the tag. You
Yeah,
should
leave-
leave it more out. Okay.
I don't don't know. Does vellum have a grain where it tears better one way than another?
You know, it's kind of funny because, so my understanding with how this particular vellum is created is they basically beat the living bejesus out of the pulp. So it's more like mush. So there isn't a lot of grain left to it. There isn't, the fibers don't necessarily
distributed. It's like making handmade paper because you don't have a grain.
Exactly. It's more like, and that's also one of the reasons that it's very see-through, is that it's the pulp. There isn't a lot of fiber to it left.
Exactly.
It's just mush. So I think that's why either way, no matter what, it tears quite straight, and you know.
Oh, Debsy said thoughts were green. Yeah, friend, I talked about you during the showing of the green.
Mm-hmm.
We always talk about you, and I used the green paper that I did the other day in my journal. See it here?
See that?
Yeah. And I've been making green paper to put underneath the stars.
Okay, I'm going to set that a little bit like that because I would like to hit that blue.
Can you use your sprays on that? Oh, this isn't tequila, this is bourbon.
Maybe. Should we try? Like that. That looks nice. But I do want to use blues.
Are you sure that that's the color you need for that?
Well, because these
spot.
The blue, I'm kind of.
But you're going to be fighting the blue above it.
Am I fighting the red?
Well, not really, but I'm telling you that blue is going to be a different story altogether because over here you can go from red into the oranges. You just go from blue to puke. I'm just saying.
Blue to puke, huh?
Yeah, blue to puke. If I were you, I'd just keep going with the orange and yellow.
Okay.
I don't know what y'all think. I think frog green covers a multitude. It certainly does. I tried it on my tracing paper. It goes to the other side. Looks like stained glass. Well, that's cool.
There you go.
Huh.
Anybody saying? I think the blue would look great.
I think light blue would look great. Okay.
I think I'm going to give her a try. I'm not gluing this one down, so if it does look terrible, I don't have to commit to it.
This is very true.
The other one, I was a little bit like, well, I mean, I could rip it off there. I was already thinking about ways to...
Well, we have 2 votes for blue.
Okay, we're going with the blue.
But that's interesting about the tracing paper. It goes to the other side. Well, you know, I've noticed that a lot of times with the, what do you call it? Carnival paper. You get that effect when Mariah does the spraying. It's almost like the intensity of the color is more on the back than it is on the front. Okay. Just don't blame me if it sucks. Okay.
Okay. Well, wouldn't think of it.
Wouldn't think of it.
These are those new ones that we got out of the Muse box. They're really cool because look, so they don't have a chisel edge.
They have a painterly brush edge.
I really think that's very cool. I wouldn't even let Izzy play with them. She was really kind of irked. Because normally I say yes. Getting caught up. How's that paste on there is...
it's just paper, she said.
Yes.
Yeah, I know somebody that says that too.
I want to be careful here.
I was going to say, mix some yellow in there, you're going to get a really nice green.
Nice green. I don't know if there's words that you use. Those words that you use.
Oh, she says I always color vellum on the back side. Oh, I don't know there was a back side.
Yeah. Who says this?
Darcy said that. No, Jeanette said that.
Like that.
Oh, well, Heather, no wonder she talks about all this other stuff. She wasn't even live. You got to hit that little live chat button thing there, girl. And I'm saying that in the most generous of terms because I have also wondered why I wasn't caught up into the oh, look at that. No, I think it's a little anemic. I think you need to hit it again.
Hit it again. Go a little heavier. I did go pretty heavy there.
I'm just, you know,
Okay.
I say that and then I'm like, oh my goodness, what if it just goes?
It's okay.
Oh, I see palette has empty felt tip markers you can fill with your own mixes. Are you blending with alcohol? I think that she is. That's what she's spraying into that.
Sorry.
That little thing there. I'm worried she's going to get some yellow over there and she's going to be angry. And Tina said, yes, more blue.
What do you think about that? Looky there.
Eddie says, did you get the big box? Ann always gets the big box. Ann's a big box girl. And she has the most wonderful display of sprays that you've ever seen in your entire life. And they're all right where you can snatch them off the shelf because you can see
What do we think?
I like it.
And what I can do here is I will just glue here and here, and I'm going to glue up just a little bit there just to hold that into place. But then that leaves me with a pocket here.
Oh, and a slip through.
And a pocket there.
Well, I don't know that you need it, but one never knows. You never have too many pockets.
I mean,
That's why I always buy men's pants, it's because they have pockets. I don't know, you know, who decided that, and somebody said, well, pockets make you look fat, and women don't like that. And I'm like I really give a rip about that. Please. So give me my damn pocket, okay? I'll just look fat.
I want to hold my own stuff.
Star Traveler says love those pockets.
What is with the glue? I am struggling today.
You want mine?
I mean, all my glue's clogged.
I give mine a ream job. It's working really well.
Did you ream it?
I reamed it.
Did you ream it real good?
Yep. That's what Izzy says. She says, do this, Gigi.
I told her that when she was little, and it's hilarious because she's not
She
forgotten
remembers the
it.
darndest things. She's on a new kick. I've got it over here. I got to show you.
Oh, and I didn't bring up the
Well,
ones.
I've got some.
Okay? You have your own set.
I've got my own set.
Like, how is it that you have the way better gluer?
It is not.
I think you gave me the.
It is not. It's the one I've always had. I told you. I just fixed it this morning. Check
Because
this
mine
out.
used to act like this.
It's because you didn't put the pin on yours.
That's wonderful. I'll hold that over. We should put her in the.
And then she's got another one here. And she told Popsy that this was him. And he said, I guess it was me when I had longer hair.
She really only kind of has a couple hairstyles.
She didn't color all of her fingernails on her hand here. I thought it was really great.
I got a little smushy there, but don't
It dries
judge.
clear.
Yeah, don't judge me.
You know, it's like, who drinks decaffeinated coffee?
I would like.
Who buys glue that isn't clear? Holy moly. I mean, now come on.
Look at those. Aren't those precious? So which one's Popsy?
Pockets Rock can only buy clothing with pockets. Absolutely. Ream job. Well, you know where you take it. I won't wear pants unless they have pockets. I know. Let's just say I do not fear quantity. I think the UPS man we had for years changed routes because of me. Hey, they certainly know where we live.
I love this. I'm very happy. Look at that. That looks beautiful. And you know, if you really want to, so you can even put like... So I could cut some of these tags in half and double them up and then make them little shorty ones that go into these other pockets. You know, like that kind of business. Look at that, like a little peeky outy. Hitting that. Ooh, look at that. See, that's cool. How that bubbles up out of that side piece there, and then like if you take that out, then you do that. Look at that.
Ooh, that does look really cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a movable collage.
Interactive. All right, purple. It's time for purple.
Time for some purple.
All right, so let me...
You have to spend money to save, Colleen says. Yes. And you can't throw something away unless you keep it first.
That's right.
Kind of in the same ballpark. Okay. Believe it or not, I do have limits. I don't know what kind of limits she's got.
She wasn't... She says, no way I'm commenting on reaming. Oh, come on, Gayla.
Yeah, come on now, girl.
I'm very excited about that. I mean, I just can't tell you how. When I love this is even kind of curling all funky.
Well, we know it will.
Yeah, we know it will.
No doubt about it. You don't have to wish for that to happen.
Because it's like...
You just spit on it and it'll curl up
well,
like a...
and it's very humid. In fact, it's raining outside right now. It's kind of sounding a little...
Like a roly-poly.
Mm-hmm. I just think that that's so much fun. Woohoo! Woohoo! See, that could go above or
How
below.
fast was the stream? Currently 3 pockets per hour. Oh, that's pretty funny. I'm always collecting things. I need lots of pockets. I never made a book like this one. I have lots of ephemera. Well, this is your kind of book that you want to do. Because you can get it all in there, girl. And you can just take those pockets and you can just make them as long as you want to. I try not to. I remember when we had to make...
Deb, is that
I
too
made
faster?
covered boards to flip out. Remember when we did those folded pieces of paper and colored them?
So we used to make, in fact, like the little dragonfly, and when I say little, I mean the thing is like this. I was like, okay, there's a point, like if it exceeds the desk. So her answer was, I have an extender. It's just these boards that go out forever.
I would show it to you, but I can't get it all on the camera, so there wouldn't be any reason for me to go over and get it out.
Mm-hmm.
I need some ideas for using business cards. Hubby bought me about 150 new ones. Oh my gosh. And we've got one. I made... Oh.
Hold on.
Hold on. Putting the pockets aside.
All right.
A messy palette said, well, thank goodness you weren't reaming with strippers. That would be a whole different audience. We better be careful. The bot's going to start.
It'll be fine. So, Cloudy Seaside. And I have videos on how to bind them. But, and Anne, if you want this printable set, I will send it to you. You just let me know.
How about mini accordion books? You can do those. And look at this. Not just one.
There's 4, but this was really cool because, see, they all go together. You can build a little scene. Oh, I dropped that piece, didn't I? Oh wait.
And I want you to look at those buttons that are on there.
Oh, actually, so it's
Those are metal shank pearl buttons.
yeah. But these are all business cards that were bound together with the tape, the thick stuff even. And see, this is like, so this is the back side. It's kind of faded out, hasn't it?
It has a little bit.
And that was all like brushos and sprays. But this hasn't because it's been Mod Podged, and I just couldn't bring myself to trim it, so.
Just bent it over.
This is a little wraparound. Which I'm kind of glad that I did, because I think it helps hold it together.
Absolutely.
Really.
We have 2 boxes of business cards if you run out, Ann.
Yeah, I mean. But I love, and see, look, that's magnet on there. This was alcohol inked yogurt tops. And I covered even the little magnet, which, well, these things just kind of want to.
Well, that still looks really nice.
Yeah,
and
vibrant.
bright.
Well, everything's been, all this stuff I think was covered in Mod Podge.
No,
All
somebody
kinds of
said
little.
that doesn't make a difference. I beg to differ, but you know, I don't know for sure. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that it hasn't been in the light.
Yeah, that too. But.
It's informative.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Willow Rose Grecian says those are fantastic.
I love these books. I'm very proud of this whole little set. It took me a long time. I mean, I worked on these for
Hubby
long
was
time.
going to throw away my blank business cards. Not anymore. There you go.
There you go.
And it says I think he has more squirreled away. They always order 500 at a go.
Yeah.
And then change jobs, change titles, change their phone. 500 more.
Yep.
Absolutely, that's what happened with these. And then I made a whole little, the one that I was thinking about wasn't your journal so much, or your book, but remember when I made the little miniature collages?
Oh.
See, look at her, suddenly lights went on. I need to try using magnets. I'll tell you what, there's a learning curve there. Getting them in the right place, and so that they match up, because you realize they're not going to act like magnets if you don't put them next to where they're supposed to go. Yeah. Okay. I think I got that right.
There you go. These, right?
Yeah.
They look like they've been tarred.
Oh,
It was that nasty.
Oh, that's a
black
horrible
gesso.
Black gesso.
And then I think some of them.
Some of them have.
Yeah, she was gonna business card that. She was gonna make her own business cards. She made one, and then she was like, "Okay."
And I think I actually sent one to someone.
Maybe.
But there's some more that should have sayings on the back, unless I sent those off.
I think you have those somewhere else. They're in a book or something. These were the only ones, and then I just put them in here because I was like, well, I'll keep them safe. So that's what you can do with the.
You should show them that one ATC that I made that says, that has your picture and my picture. I think I just saw it.
It's a family thing.
Yes.
From the
PM Artist Studio.
PM Artist Studio.
Izzy used to walk around saying that, and somebody says, "Oh, there's the arrows again. Oh, look, and there's a bee." You're looking at the champagne cards here.
Yeah.
If you get one of these, you know you're just dead gum special.
You've touched us in a way that.
Yeah.
Pizza heavy Mod Podger. I don't Mod Podge as much because I ruined.
Francis, I love those yellow and orange and black cards, Mariah. Those would be mine.
Mm-hmm.
Now see, look at this.
It's so cute. I printed these out, and I usually when I do something like that, I print out a few of them because I'm like, if we mess it up, which usually happens, then we have some backups, and I don't have to run, because I'd have to run downstairs, print it out, come back up. But this was from what bag? What food? I think Jason's Deli.
I think so.
Yeah.
But it's some, yeah.
Well, there we go. So,
Yeah.
ATCs, you know, you need to get on
Another
here.
reason to buy extra when it's on sale.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do what?
For your, because Joni, oh, so just to talk about that, announcements and everything.
Oh, tags.
Yes,
I need
the swap partners have been posted as of
I
yesterday.
didn't know that. I don't know who my partner is. Does anybody know who my partner is?
Joni, can you tell her who her partner is?
Oh, two queens. I know.
All right, I'm going to get this back in its little box.
And Gayla says, I like a good shine on a card. Me too. I mean, what's this old dull stuff?
Yeah.
Old, dry, dull stuff.
And let me just tell you that, like, when I was building these, the first box didn't make it. It wasn't fat enough.
It was fat enough. We had to go to box B.
And I don't know what I did with box 1. I kept it for a long time, and then I was just like, God.
Diaerialide. Oh, is that how you say it, Fran? Diaerialide. Oh, I can see why you could say it like that. Diaerialide. Yellow. You got any of that? Oops, talking to the Mariah of 20 minutes ago. That's all right. You can do that. Diane Moyer is my partner. All right, Diane. I'm going to get on those. I've got some green stuff saved. I think it was Sharon that sent me a, what you call those things? Shamrock.
I'm going to carry on here. I'm moving on to purple.
She's carrying on. She's going to purple now.
Are you guys bored with this? You want to see something else?
We want to see you make purple.
And I'm going to go with the tear being, you know, this other direction.
I know, Fran. Isn't that amazing? Because I didn't even have any idea. But we have talked about how you would say this. Diaerialide. Diaerialide is how you say it, Mariah. What kind of word is that?
Well,
You
it's
know,
probably some kind of...
What is its
Remember when...
entomology?
Well,
or etymology. Which one is insects and one is words? Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to yammer at you right now.
Is a spectacle while she sips her bourbon. Absolutely. Not bored. Spectator, I meant. Yes. It's kind of nice just to sit here and, you know, point your finger and say, you know, I have
Yay.
lost volume. Maxine, I hate when that happens. I think I'm losing it. I ordered 3 different purple paints last week. Oh, Eddie, don't worry about it. She'll use them all.
Or swap somebody.
Yeah. Really. You got anybody close by that you could, you know, like run over and say, hey, trade some purple paint here. I love the ATC holders. Gosh, it's been a while since I made those. Well, you need the etymology is words. Thank you very much. And entomology is insects. And they are not interchangeable. One's bugs and one's words. So it's etta. Purple People Eater just popped in my noggin. Yeah. Izzy loves, she walked around singing that song for quite a while. Okay, it helps when you turn your volume on. Yeah, if you take off the slash thing, that helps too.
Like on.
Yeah. Are you sure this is the right purple?
And that was one of those questions.
Devin said, what about words that bug you? You need to get in on the swaps. We do ATCs every other month. Earworms. Art Curious says, I send Maxie to buy paint, then red and yellow in-house and have 3 other reds. Yeah. It's ATCs we're swapping this month, not tags.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to look through the book and see if I can find some in there, and then I won't have to make any.
Here. Oh God, I always, every time I say here, look at this, and did you see how I paused? And I'm like, oh, this is dangerous.
I'll just look through these and see if I can find something with green on it.
Well,
you know, that's not some. I love green. Fran and I love green. Mariah's a poo-poo on green.
I'm a poo-poo on green.
She's a poo-poo on green. And I poo-poo her pink. Because she leans to the Pepto side. Oh gosh, this is a good one. This has about 49 coats of Mod Podge.
Oh yeah,
That's a good one. I'm going to keep that one out. It's very Monet-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I do love this one too. And it was a sticker.
That's very Matisse-like. Matisse and Monet had, you know, a little combo.
Yeah, they talk to each other. Oh, and I do love this one, but you know, this abstract art isn't for everyone. I should talk to my partner. Now, who is my partner again?
Debbie Moyer, I think is what they said.
Yes.
But you can go over to Makers and look up in the featured area, and right up there,
I don't know how to
will be.
I don't know how to do that and watch this thing at the same
Oh
time.
no,
and
you
I
should
don't
not.
wanna
Yeah,
get
don't do
lost.
that. No, don't do that right now.
Yeah. We don't want to do that. Well, that's a nice one. It's not green though. Ooh, that's a really
Bye, Mary.
good one. Check that one out. Oh, it doesn't have a back. Well, I can do that. Mariah doesn't think I can. Mine aren't quite as good as hers.
Yeah, she
That's
does
got-
pretty good backs.
That's a pretty good green. Kind of a little bit bilious.
I really wish I had like one other purple.
You do need another purple. Did you? Oh, that was her. That's the.
See, that one's a little. I like that. I did a little bit of that down there.
Oh, now check it out, folks. Pink and green.
It's a nice one too. See, a lot of those just all they really need are,
Backs.
yeah. But some of them still need a little something.
That I got everything behind this card is done. Maybe.
Here's things falling, or it's the rain. I'm not really sure.
I thought it was the gutters.
I mean, hear the wind?
I do.
Or no, wait, that's. Oh no, those are the trash guys. It's like
Wonky,
goodness.
wonky. We did have lots of thunder going on here a while ago.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Evie.
Oh, that's really not green though. It's more of a turquoisey. You hear that? That's what happens when you have texture paste and Mod Podge
looks-
together.
okay.
It's a deadly combo.
My markers are taking everything over.
Are they?
Kinda.
Don't mess that thing up. I put new paper on her thing, so she's got to
Mm-hmm.
take care of it at least for a little while. Here's some more pink and green. I'm awfully fond of pink and green if y'all hadn't figured that out. Well, that's a possibility.
Ooh, I even like how that kind of dips up into the other one.
Oh, it does. You should plan that, Mariah.
Mm-hmm.
That is really, yeah.
Now what I need to do.
Oh, and then I have, these are keepers. Fran has, she makes containers for her ATCs that she doesn't trade.
Yeah, she has AKCs.
I think that's hysterical. We do too. We call them the champagne cards.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got some
I gotta redo this
mighty
edge 'cause
fine green on it.
this needs to come in a little bit.
Oh, there's a thumbprint with green on it.
Thank you, Claudette.
Oh, that is a great portfolio. That's what Claudia said.
Hi, Fran. Did you read what
What's
Fran
Fran?
said?
Are you sure that's purple, Mariah? I know, Fran. That's what I said, don't you? It was something with a little more oomph.
I feel like they're in the same family.
They're in the same family. Well, they certainly are, but I do think if you can ump that up a little bit, because that one that you have on your paper has a lot more authority to it. I'm even looking back here in the keeper thing for you.
All right, you want more oomph. I got it. Okay, okay, okay,
Okay?
okay. Where'd my paper go?
I'm not finding anything. Oh, there's a really good green one. Well, that's a thick booger.
Are you reading chat?
Oh, I got lots of purple if you need some, Mariah, would you? But we need it now.
Yeah. Can you bring that over?
Yeah, could you run that across the street? Wouldn't that be fun? Oh God, we'd never get anything done.
Just talk about art.
Just, you know, and do art, and our families would starve to death, and the house would fall down around the
Well, that already sort of happens around here a little bit.
little bit. That's better, Mariah.
Okay.
Just keep dabbing away there.
Now this is a little more.
I'll tell you what, this is getting
ready.
mighty tight in this here box.
I know some things need to happen.
Something's got to go.
We got to finish this website, and then life will. I promise this next week. I think
I don't know what is. Oh, there's some kitties at the back.
we're getting darn close. We're getting darn close. I know that.
They've been saying that.
Yeah. See, I waited. Oh.
Green Arrow flag book just popped in my head. That's a good idea.
What?
I don't know. I prefer the bluish purples to the reddish purples.
Yeah,
I
this
do-
is a
I
little.
also
This is
do.
a little ready, but I think because it's gonna sit on top of there.
Well, you know, you can put a little bit of your blue that you used over yonder
Over yonder.
on there to kind of blue it out a bit and take away. Because your other purple is more.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna do it this way.
There you go. Like your attitude, Mariah.
Thanks, P.
Okay, backs on all of these. None of these are backed. And the problem is some of these have two sides to them. I'll just have to put a little thing on it.
Okay.
You know, one of our little labels.
Mm-hmm. That's messing me up. But I don't want to mess up my new paper.
Your what?
I don't want to mess up my new paper. So I'm doing it on this little thing, but then
yeah.
I'm like, I see the line, and then I'm like, I need...
I know. You need a clear one. You want a new one? A new piece of paper?
No, it's all right.
Just keep moving about the cabin.
Loving the edge, though. Definitely in the...
Eddie says I sing while I cook. Ordered the art book yesterday that you recommended. Oh, which one was that?
There's probably Fran.
Ah,
Fran, recommend one?
I don't know. Fran has a lot of good books.
She does.
Anne has the best sprays and Fran has the best books. Everybody has their place. Even better, cooking and entertainment. We need a process video of that cooking and singing, Eddie. Seriously. Oh, Maxine's leaving us. Or she has. Bye all. See you later, Maxine.
Bye,
Thank you
Maxine.
for coming.
What do we feel? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
That's much better. That blue absolutely was needed.
Okay.
So,
I'm calling
FYI,
that.
if your purple is too plummy,
And Deb, are you here? I didn't know if so. Was 3 pockets per hour? Is that good or bad?
oh, this little art book, yes, this one. Somebody, I have a new volume of it.
Okay, gluing down.
I'm loving this use for alcohol markers. I just bought my first ones a couple of months ago. Absolutely, just remember, you need to keep them out of the light and cover them in a whatever. Yes, it has a better edge. I'm not sure what Fran's referring to.
Oh, probably the edge of the purple.
Yes. I love this little book. I just sit and look at it sometimes.
Yeah,
This is where I found Archie.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like 50% better than 2 pockets per hour. So, go us. Yes. And plus I've got, hey, you have to count. I have figured out my ATCs. I haven't narrowed it down. I've got the selection narrowed down to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 possibilities.
And look
And
at,
I have to talk with my swap partner.
look at how cool the fade with the rainbow paper. Like, that looks really nifty.
It does. That's a beautiful fade, Mariah. Mariah is a champion fader. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Pastels annoy Fran. I agree with you, Fran. But I don't hate on other people that like them. It's just that I don't want to have to do them.
Look at that. See? Look at how.
Because I think it's for babies' rooms and,
And judgment.
Oh, yeah, that sounded a little judgy, didn't it?
A little, yes.
A little judgy. Oh my goodness, did you hear that?
You guys hear that? The storms are coming. Ah, I love that.
It's just sometimes when we're talking about the chicken or the egg. Oh, Diana said she sent you a PM. Check your Facebook messages. Will do. Thank you, Joni. Thank you for taking care of me.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Ah, just...
Yippee-ki-yay. That against the orange is great.
So much fun. So much fun.
Thunderstorms. Yes, we're having thunderstorms. I'm all about the pastels. I heard thunder. I try to do both just because I think you shouldn't just let yourself get in one rut or another. And I think that's part of the thing that when we do these color, we're not supposed to call them challenges anymore.
Color studies.
Color studies. Color, informing yourself about color. I think it's important to get out of your where you feel comfortable. Didn't just keep using the same thing over again. And the thing about it is you're going to learn something. And I always think that that's a good thing. Learning something.
Learning things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's my dilemma. I'm down to...
Oh, if you hear a thunder from Israel, how far is it? I don't know that, Miriam. I know that if you count, you can after it thunders or after the lightning, then you can predict the thunder so many minutes, how many minutes away it
Yes.
is. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to have to glue these together. We'll have to do like what I did with the first one in order to...
Okay, to get your pocket.
Now, I could fold it and then this just has a single, but
Well,
I've done
yeah.
double everywhere else.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
And I think I may even just glue this one down. Like, this is going to be the one special one with the little flippy.
Claudius, that's why I keep a color wheel near. Yes, I still reference my color wheel once in a while when I'm trying to
And if that's the case, then
describe something.
I don't really even need...
She's thinking upon it.
I am.
Okay, pastel green, not pink. Oh, I have pastel pink and green together here. Look at that. Oh, I have actually 2 of them. I remember one of Mariah's boyfriends who was, I don't know, design mate or something, arty something. And he made a really rude comment about who puts pink and green together. Who uses pink and green together. And I said, well, I do.
Who was it?
I don't know. I don't remember his name. He didn't last very long. He was one of the very brief ones. And look, here's some more. And here's some more on the other side. I like purple and yellow a lot.
I love purple and yellow. together. Okay.
Is there anyone here who hasn't been nominated to the 10 post things but would like to be nominated? Hey, I got nominated. I put my first post in today. I didn't write all that stuff about it.
Yeah, she won't do that.
I can't do that. But y'all know anyway. And I think it was Diane that nominated me. But I put one in, a really old one. Fran, you need to check it out because it's one of my first really great mappy prints that I was very proud of.
Okay. I need to talk to you for a second.
Okay, she's going to talk to me, so I need to shush.
Yes. All right. I want this to hit up here like it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I can fold this, but I don't really think that I need to fold it. I would rather just put a glue line through, and this is just a single pocket.
All right. I think
Whatever.
that's fine.
You think that's fine?
I think it's fine. What color are you going to color it?
Yellows.
Ah.
See, I did red at the top here, and what I might do...
Well, now here, something to think about here. If you reverse how you did your red and your yellow, then you can get that little bit, because if you just put yellow, it'll be boring.
Exactly.
And you won't be able to gradate anything.
Correct.
Gradating yellow is just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Not good. Okay. Oh, I was too afraid to nominate you people. Hey, you know, I just was feeling kind of hurt because nobody nominated me. That's like the lady.
Oh no, I figured that people were.
I wore lots of pastels because it looks great with a tan. Hey, that is certainly true. And you know, people with darker skin, like Izzy looks.
Oh, she looks
fabulous in like lime green and that pale sky blue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when she's got the tan going on.
Quirky Queen says like Don Johnson in Miami Vice. Yeah.
Yes.
And I love Miami. I love Miami Vice blue. That's like one of my favorite blues ever.
It is. All right.
I'm loving the patterns and colors.
Set that up there a little bit. We're going to go reverse. Oh, wait.
So you're going to put yellow at the top and then fade into red.
Yes.
I think that's a great idea. I think some of these I'm not going to have to back them, Mariah. Oh, that's kind of... Well, I probably won't use that one anyway. Or that one. It's too floppy. So's that one. Oh, that one's floppy too. Well, that's certainly going to narrow it down here. This one's already done, so that's definitely a plus. This is on some heavy-duty watercolor paper. I think I can make that work. This one is 2. Okay, so
yeah,
definitely not that one.
I definitely understand that. I think it's the same.
What?
No.
Now, are we supposed to just send cards or a bunch of other stuff too?
You're always supposed to send a bunch of other stuff too, and we have. Oh, speaking of which, sugar biscuits. All right. See, I have a bunch of the same ones.
Less than half an hour to culminate your activity.
Gonna culminate your activity.
I'm going to do my post right after this stream. Any volunteer to be nominated? I don't know. We haven't nominated. Mariah hasn't been nominated.
Mariah does not want to be nominated at this moment in time. Mariah has about a million other things. Like I do want to do it because I
poopy diaper head.
I really do enjoy it, and I actually. I don't know. This might be giving y'all like more information than I probably should because maybe you think I'm like more with it than I really am. I have some I have it set up in a folder that we have these. Like our top projects. I have like a top 10. So when this comes around, and I haven't re-upped it in a long time, so they're going to be the same.
Some really old stuff.
Yeah, it'll be the same top 10 I did a while back. There should be a few things that need to be added. I just, I just don't have like that kind of time anymore. The time gets adjusted. Like, majority of it goes to, obviously, putting out orders. That's our number one thing. Like, you guys place an order, we make sure that that's
Oh,
taken care
Reverend
of.
Sonia hasn't been nominated.
Well, there you go.
Huh. Well, by golly, somebody nominate her.
Ooh, I went off the...
Please do not nominate me, as I am swamped with stuff at present. We will let you off the hook this time.
Yes. Or I also have this like little thing that says, you know, thank you for the nomination deal. I think Fran kind of, because I sent her the wording, which is really great, and I took some of that from how Seth After does his. Give credit where credit is, you know, deserved on that one.
Devin says, I call dibs on nominating Reverend Sonia.
They're running out of people. They're running out of people. A little streakier than I wanted it there, but I'll work it out. Do these new ones have a yellow? Right? Yeah, that's what I thought.
And Sandy says it's okay to decline a nomination.
It is.
It is, but you better have a damn good reason. I'm just kidding. And Simon, I see some new people posting for the first time. I thought that was wonderful to see. I know, Fran, for sure. There are some, but, you know, I hesitate to say that because I'm not usually the person that reads the people's names on the stream, so I don't know for sure. And, yeah. Well, I think I've got the 3 that, I'm picking this one because it's already backed. I'm picking this one because it's heavy and I don't have to worry about splicing together some. And I'm picking that one because I don't have to add another layer to it.
Alright. I think I futzed with that enough. What do you think?
I think so.
Ooh, look at that.
I think you're wearing the paper out. Okay, we're going to put these. I've got another cheese box over here. I know y'all are really surprised to hear that, right?
Shocker.
Shocker!
Gotta get these markers out of the way. They're making me crazy.
Hey, I'll tell you what, we've been herding cats around here, and they've been out multiplying. Why does this card stick up like that? What's the deal? Oh. It was stuck. Imagine that. Oh, that's nice. I don't know why I don't think that one's done.
I love it.
That one's done.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, do I love that that doesn't hit right there with that one?
I don't know.
That irks me slightly.
She's slightly irked. It's not like being majorly irked. Just
a slight, like,
Louisa? Where's Louisa?
What?
Hello, Anna Louisa. Ah. My blending needs help. Oh, mine too. I don't ever do that stuff that Mariah was just doing there. Thank you very much. I can do it with colored pencil.
See?
But I can't do that like she does it.
Not too shabby. I'm going to, see, that can't come up that much. Or maybe it could. Do I hate that? I don't hate that.
No, I don't either. And it's not actually interfering with the entrance level of your pocket there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're going with that. Ha-ha.
Okay, that one's definitely not done. That one needs some work.
Okay, yeah, I need to move along here because we're gonna spend the last few minutes here.
Is nominating things something to do with makers? Candy,
sort
it
of,
is.
yes.
And if you know about makers, you need to come over there and join our lively little group.
Candy comes every week.
Okay.
Or just about every stream.
Vellum pockets are working so well. Thank you, Reverend Sonia. I think that they are too. And I'm really I don't think Mariah would have done those had we not found the
What prompted that exactly?
the tags, because I said you need another layer here.
Yeah.
Because we've got more tags than have space.
Yes.
Okay, Claudette Mescales. Looking forward to seeing your art when you feel comfortable. I think that everyone brings something to the table and we can all learn from each other. That is so true. I mean, I don't know how many times I learn more from my students, I think, than they did from me.
Oh.
No, I'm serious. And the thing about children is they bring, because I taught for the longest time in elementary level, they say things and see things that you as an adult wouldn't consider. And that always makes you pause for a moment and say, how about that? How's the weaving book coming along?
Oh, here. You want me to show it over here? All right, because I'm donesies. This is...
What weaving book?
I am pumped about that. I mean, look at that. See? Repetition of dots, color. Look at that with the movement. I love that.
And here's what I think. I think you need to go ahead and glue some more stuff down below, like your yellow panel.
Yeah.
I think you need to do that with your others also. Mm-hmm. And leave that little bit of black and white showing. Yep. But then do some color. And the color next to the yellow should be purple.
Oh, look at that. How that purple peeks out and...
Oh, my goodness.
Hits there. Ah, man.
Oh, that's nice, because that's a nice little... That little orange spot sort of brings in the one on the opposite panel.
Now, maybe for Tweaky Tuesday, we'll put little fluffy things on everything.
Yeah, maybe I'll be ready to do some fluffy things.
Okay. I don't know about all that yet. But that's fun. Look at that. It'll even...
It's slightly alligatory, but
well,
nothing
I mean,
bad.
I just slapped a bunch of tags in there that may or may not.
All the writing for you to see first. M is on fire. She is. And Devin said, "This is so fabulous, Mariah." Perfect, Mariah. Very pretty.
This is
So
fun.
true. Kinders especially have a unique perspective. Well, I'll tell you what. I didn't do well with kindergarten level. Number one, they didn't know how to take me, and yeah, and I didn't know what to do with them.
She really needs somebody she's able to scare slightly.
Well, or who answers back. Those are my. That's why I love junior high. They're my favorite age.
Okay. I'll try to do that cleanup later. I know you guys are, yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, that's
She's
hard
cleaning,
for me.
Terry.
That's hard for me.
Is Carrie still here? I don't know. He may. You're gonna need a big clamp for that, Mariah. No, I'll crochet her a closure.
The closure. Very excited. Very excited.
I think everything needs to be bulging a little bit.
Yeah. Like a good bulge.
We like a good bulge. It kind of goes with that crack, and you know.
Yeah, she didn't want a bumpy crack though.
I don't want a bumpy crack.
Just a good bulge.
What is a flag book? Oh, Mariah has a great flag book. They're so much fun. You can flip them. They're very kinetic. I just like to sit.
I did this one on stream.
And I am surprised it still works, because, I mean, Izzy has flagged it. She's flogged the flag book.
And I see the magnets. Love the magnets. It also just slips off, but you know. This is a flag book. Darcy also has a great how-to on a flag book. Let's see that. Isn't that cool?
It's very good. I don't know if that was chopped down. I don't think so.
That was the first one I ever made. And then this one we did on stream.
Isn't that nifty? It looks a lot more complicated than it actually is.
Well, it takes a little getting used to, like, but once you sort of have it, then you're kind of like, oh, Well, yeah, that's really not terribly complicated.
It isn't as complicated as it looks.
Yeah. All right, so there's that. Okay, we got 10 minutes.
Those are so cool.
Let me, hold on. Let's get, I'm going to go for us side by side. Oh, wait, that's, okay.
Adore the shiny flag book covers. Colors.
Why are you so blue?
What? What are you doing?
I'm just, you know, being able to see a little better. Because I got us on the big, you know, side by side now. Because there's no seat.
I'm just looking at stuff here.
No need for the, you know, thing. Because we're going to do, all right. I have, but I can go back to top side here in just a second. What color shall we do? I'll let you guys decide.
Our giveaway.
We've got orange, pink, peaches, shibori blues, rainbow, purples, neutrals, or seaside blues.
Monkey 911 says hi P&M and everyone.
Monkey.
See, Mariah knows who you are. I don't know who you are. Rhonda's here.
So, shibori blue if I get to win. I can't make those guarantees.
Enjoy the relaxation today.
Yeah, it's been a little chill.
Shibori blue if I get to win.
Oh, Diana
blues,
Moyers. Hey, Diana Moyers here.
Oh,
she's
hi,
your swap partner.
Oh, here, I'm going to show you this. The 3 cards that I picked out. They
gotta
all have green on them.
Yeah, you got to hold them up to this camera. Yep, that's the one.
This is them. Do you like them? Is this making
Oh, the cat's loose. You need to shoot. All right, I see 2 for rainbow. All 3 for rainbow.
We've
All right,
already
I'm going to go for
blues.
rainbow. I'm going to go for rainbow. Because I saw three of those. Let me get over to Nightbot so we can get that queued up.
I'll see if I can find a rainbow tag here. Rainbow. Hoop-de-doo. It may not have a back on it. Come on.
Kitty, don't you dare.
No, that cat.
All right, what am I trying to do over here? Keyword. That's what we're doing. All right.
Here, this is pretty rainbowy.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to put that in with
Yeah.
the... Okay. Yeah, we've been giving away something with the stream as well. All right, guys. So if you would go ahead and start putting in hashtag rainbow into the stream. Now, here's the deal with the giveaway packets. You are, you have to pay for shipping. So if you don't want to pay for shipping, then don't do hashtag rainbow. If you don't want the rainbow packet,
Oh, she loves them.
don't put in, all right, Kitty. Hold on while you guys do that. I'm going to take the cat to the other room. Come on, Kitty. Psst, psst. You're being very naughty.
Okay, we're getting a lot of rainbows.
Well, yeah. Because they're entering for the...
Oh, yes, that's the hashtag thing. Yes, and then Mariah has to do the,
Yes, and then I'll do the...
Oh, I thought for sure I lost it already. Lord. Lost the ATC.
All right, but yes, so you are in charge of shipping, and I will either, you need to email me, and then what I will do is do a PayPal request for the shipping cost, which
How
is...
much is international shipping?
$24.
$24.
We just kind of flat, you know, it's an average, but 24 bucks.
Oh, Brad says, if I win, the second drawn will get free shipping.
Oh!
What color is the cat? Well, he's going to be blood red here in a minute because I'm going to slit his throat. And
Did he get out again?
He's already out.
He came through, he must come through.
Yes, he probably went around through
Very naughty, naughty kitty. Okay, I think we got everybody in.
He's a Siamese.
Well, what is this thing not? Oh.
How big is the pack? Devin.
Well, yeah, and I may have to have you guys because it's not reading it. Hold on.
The cat's over here eating the packets.
I may have to have you guys do that again. I had not refreshed the thing, and that was my bad. I apologize. Alright, go ahead and do the hashtag rainbow. One more time, guys. There we go. Now I'm getting people. Okay. There we go. Yes, that's looking much better. I was like, no, but it's not. It didn't kick in, everybody.
Clever kitty. He is a clever kitty.
Yeah, he's a naughty kitty, but he's super sweet too. He's naughty, but you know. All right, and I guess so. Like Brad said, if he wins, then the next person chosen gets free shipping. Look at him; he's being nice and naughty.
He is.
Okay, how big is the pack? Size matters, doesn't it?
The rainbow one isn't so big. Is he in the drawer?
No, he's in the basket.
He likes baskets.
And actually, I will add even more to this. Let me go top side. Did we get everybody? I'm gonna roll it. We have 41 that are entered right now. Oh wait, she says it matters if you're paying for shipping. Yes, that's true. You will hit underneath the, because it's not that much. It's not like a box, so the 24 would cover it. So did you enter? Okay, okay, hashtag rainbow. All right, I'm gonna roll it. We got 42 entered. Awesome. Start the giveaway. And Lover.
Oh my goodness. Hey, she wants to bait and switch. She wants the shibori.
Well, I know, but she'll have the chance at shibori too. I can send you some shibori things, and let me go top side here. That's so funny.
It is funny.
Rainbow is good. Okay, and I have another because I've been sending some smaller ones with some of the bigger orders. So if you guys placed a pretty big order, you're probably going to get some extra things if I know you and, you know, like, you're one of our people that show up to the streams.
Yeah, your name comes up and Mariah recognizes you.
Yeah, I try to take care of you guys that really do show up each and every, you know, stream. Our regulars, the people that do Arty Perks. I always try to toss in a little extra. You know, we do the extras, but there's always a little extra.
My battery's getting ready to die, so I might disappear.
Okay, well, from chat, that's okay, because we're coming on the end here. I'm going to go top side, because I'm going to show what's in the packet.
Claudette says, I love shibori. Anything? Me too.
We'll do shibori next time. But here are the packets. Let's see what's all in this one. This is some fun stuff. You know what? Anne may have even sent us this. And if this was something that you sent, I'm gonna take it back out. But it was special, and it went with everything here. So, but see, like a big envelope, some cool tape stuff.
Envelope. I made those a long time ago.
Judy P made some of these. This was extra left over from the Wisdom of Technicolor. Just, you know, more things that have been texture pasted and colored, and, you know, all the things, little squares, because they went with the rainbow for sure. Yeah. But, I mean, tons and tons of cool painty papers, gel prints, and then even some of our printed papers from the boho set. Lots of little fun pieces. Aw, and look. And see, that's good that it's going to Anne. We weren't sure depending on who it goes to. It's the backside of Izzy. It's the backside of her, but we're like, that's so cute. Because, see, that was part of that other book that we did. Didn't use that one, or, like, I would print it in different sizes. So, it's just super cute stuff that, you know, is all rainbowy. And it all fits into the really big envelope. Look at that. P made those envelopes.
I did.
Some cool
using
tape.
A recipe from, I remember she used to make really cool journals.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Wonderful stream. Such a good time. Thank you guys once again for, you know, putting up with me, you know, doing my weird little makes that I like to do.
Oh, Joan just ordered. Hey, the butter paste you will be happy with.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And the diary yellow. I love that yellow. It's
Yeah.
really a fun yellow. I think that you will also.
Definitely. All right, guys. Thank you so much for
Thank
hanging
you.
out. We will see you over in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. That is where many of the lovely folks that you see here in the chat hang out along with us, and you get to see the awesome art that they make. You know, all this fun stuff that we do really is an extended thing over there on Facebook. So do come join us. Answer the questions if you are not already a part of the group. And then, oh, jeez, this cat is making me crazy. Okay, I'm going to end it there. We'll see you guys hopefully back here on, let's see, Sunday.
All right.
10 a.m. Bye.
Bye. Kitty? No, don't you dare do that. I'm going to